not since Buddy needed his night out, has Seatown created such an amazing piece of video. And no, nobody was getting their perv on the dance floor. However, Rutgers wideout / return man Aron Cruickshank was lucky he did not get slapped with the silver bracelets before making it off the field, because my man damn near murdered a punter in broad daylight. In case you missed this, and in the event that you did, I'm sorry, because this is one of those moments that you'll remember exactly where you were when it happened, or when you heard about it, or when you saw it. Let me set the scene in case you missed it. Third-ranked Ohio State, putting it on Rutgers, 49-10 in the fourth quarter, about 9.5 minutes to go in the game. Buckeyes have the ball. Again, up 39, 4th and 2 in punt formation. But just because they were in punt formation and up 39 points does not mean punter Jesse Mirco had the same thought as everybody else watching. I'm not exactly sure what he was thinking. I'm guessing he was thinking, damn, if they're coming after me and I've got some daylight and I only need 2 yards, screw it. I'm going to tuck it and I'm going to run. I'm sure at some point in this punter's life, hell, in every punter's life, they're told that if you see it and you think you can get it, just go. Just do it. I would imagine, however, the caveat's always, unless you're up 39, then just kick it. I'm assuming that's what he was thinking. But then again, I don't know for sure. But I do know exactly what the return man, Cruickshank, was thinking. He saw the punter, quote, fake it, up 39, and I know exactly what he was thinking. He was thinking, oh, hell no, not on my bleeping watch. We're having one of the worst days ever, and you're going to tuck it and you're going to run up 39. The hell you are, punter. And my man, the return man, channeled his inner Sean Taylor, and he went in like a heat-sinking missile and absolutely blew this cat up right there on the Ohio State sideline long after he had stepped out of bounds. Yes, it was late, really late. And yes, it was over the line, really over the line. And yes, that was worthy of an ejection. But yes, that was also one of the most amazing things I have ever seen. Like this dude, in real time, in that split second, just took it upon himself to deliver some vigilante justice and let everybody know, you might be kicking our ass, but we're not having that disrespect. And this was not some badass linebacker who took this amazing angle and knocked out a defenseless punter. This is a return man who goes maybe $170. Yet he looked like Sean Taylor, Ronnie Lott, and my man Bob Sanders all rolled into one. It was that kind of a collision. This dude goes maybe $170, but he hits like he's 270. Like, I was mesmerized. I literally could not stop watching it. I hit refresh over and over and over again, and I can't lie. Every single time, I laughed. I'm just going to be real and transparent. Maybe I shouldn't have, but it was funny as hell. I laughed at it every single time. I literally could not believe that that's how that went down. Dodger Jano, now she's no longer Madison Jano. She's back to Dodger Jano because we're in the lounge in the Minneapolis airport with a 4-hour layover. And I'm watching all the games and I'm doing all my stuff. But Dodger Jano looks over at me and she says finally, oh my gosh, what are you watching? What is the matter with you? What is so funny? I'm like, what is so funny? This. Watch this.
Oh, he's going to fake it and keep it, and why not? I mean, and then a late hit. They're going to have to tack yardage on the end of this, and Cruickshank is the one that hit him.
I just laughed again. I just watched it again on CBS Sports Network on our TV feed, and I just laughed again. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. It's awesome. Cruickshank just shanked the Ohio State punter. Can I repeat that? Cruickshank just shanked the Ohio State punter, and he did so when he was clearly out of bounds. And he did so on the Ohio State sideline. And the sound is great, but it does not begin to do it justice. The video is goat bleep. I mean, goat stuff. Couldn't stop laughing on my plane ride home. And I just kept watching it over and over and over again. Because you know what that was? That was this generation's Brian Moorman and Sean Taylor. But I'm going to argue even better. And I thought nothing was better than that. There's just so many things about this that make it so incredible. I mean, incredible enough that I can do an entire segment on it. Yes, it was Mirco's decision, not Ryan Day's. I mean, Day said as much after, and even seeing that play, there was no way Ryan Day was going to call a fake punt up 39 against somebody he coached with in Greg Schiano. There was no way, obviously, right? Obviously. And Day said as much after. And then if you don't believe him, this is another great angle and an underrated angle to this story. If you don't believe the coach, and there's no reason not to believe the coach, there's no way they're running a fake up 39. But if you don't believe him, take it from Buckeye kicker Noah Ruggles, who tweeted this in defense of his guy. And I love the kicker taking up for the punter. He tweeted, quote, Rutgers sent the punt block team all out, overloading one side in the fourth quarter, down 39. We ain't call no fake. Boys saw the open field and put it in turbo. Sorry about it. My boy gonna expose ya if you let him at Jesse _Mirco 29. That is an awesome tweet in and of itself. Quote, boy saw the open field and put it in turbo. Sorry about it. My boy gonna expose you if you let him. That's an all-time great tweet from a kicker. And I love the kicker for that tweet. I do. And I love the punter even for, quote, putting it in turbo. But I still love Cruickshank so much more because Ruggles, he saw your boy's turbo and he boosted himself right into his ass out of bounds. I love this dude seeing Mirco running that fake punt and saying, oh, hell no. And decides to, quote, knock your boy out cold. That dude might have seen an open field, but Cruickshank saw red. And he saw rage. And he destroyed this cat. And again, I want to make this point really clear. Imagine this dude's mindset. It's incredible. In that moment, in a split second, he is back deep for a punt return. He sees Mirco bolt. And he had to think, man, we're already having the worst day ever. We're already humiliated as bleep. And now you're going to mess with us, punter? The hell you are. So just as every punter is told at some point, if you think you can get that first down, you go right ahead, take your shot. Somebody must have pulled Cruickshank aside and said, if a punter ever disrespects you by trying to run for it, for a first down, up 39 in the fourth quarter, you bleeping take matters into your own hands. Or better yet, nobody ever had to tell Cruickshank that. He just knew. He's that dude. And for that reason, that dude is a bleeping legend. Yeah, I know. I probably should not be glorifying a guy who did something to get himself ejected from the game, but I cannot help it. Because not only was that one of my favorite moments of the weekend, that's like one of my favorite moments ever. Like, I want to meet this guy. And how about the play-by-play dude? That was so great, too. The play-by-play dude's like, oh, he's going to keep it. Oh, he's going to keep it, and why not? Why not? Why not, play-by-play dude? Because it damn near got him decapitated. That's why not.
Why not?
And why not? Why not? It's there. Hey, Buckeye fan, I know you're pissed. I know you're pissed. Just as I know that Ryan Day did not call that fake. No way he would. And I know you were not looking to run it up. I get that too. But Cruickshank is no villain. In fact, this dude's practically a hero. I mean, that is one of the most amazing plays I've ever seen. So amazing that I would have had zero problem leading with it on an NFL Monday. I'm just here to tell you, nobody outside of Columbus had a problem with that. No joke. Not since Monmouth star Georgie Pappas's garbage time, steal, dunk, bleep, talk, technical combo in Lawrence have I loved a college guy doing something in a blowout as much as I love that. Cruickshank very clearly is a big unwritten rules guy. And Mirco the punter clearly broke those rules, and Cruickshank took matters into his own hands. Incredible. Go see that if you have not seen that. The collision is violent. In fact, Alvin, I think I don't want to be greedy about this, but I really believe I'd like to see that one more time.
Oh, he's going to fake it and keep it, and why not? I mean, and then a late hit. They're going to have to tack yardage on the end of this, and Cruickshank is the one that hit him.
The return man, mind you. The second he saw that, he just took off like a heat-sinking missile. I don't know. Greg Schiano's point when he ran across the field after it happened was, hey, I had to, one, make sure it didn't get out of hand. Two, because my guy was over there on their sideline, I wanted to make sure I got him out of there. Yeah, either that or congratulate him and tell him how proud I was of him. That was an amazing thing. He probably went over there to pick him up himself. 1-800-636-8686. Douse him in Gatorade. Carry him off the field in a blowout. I see both sides. I understand, Buckeye fan, why you're so pissed. I want to be very clear about that. There's no way Ryan Day would ever call a fake punt up 39 to show up Rutgers. He's not doing that. And by the way, I understand why the punter did it. I'm sure punters are taught that. If you see it and you think you can get it, run it. And he did. But just don't think there won't be consequences if you do it. I think that when punters are told, if you think you can get the first down, do it. Again, it comes with a caveat, unless you're up by 39. Then you're just better off kicking it. Or you're going to find the wrong return man who's not going to take that well. And Cruickshank is that dude. He's a former Badger, too.
Why do you even ponder?
Hey, Rome. Vince Young in the confetti, the band on the field, and now Aron Cruickshank blowing up a punter 15 yards out of bounds in a 39-point blowout. Best moment in college football in 50 years. Damasio and Albuquerque. I know, Damasio. I'm kind of making it sound like that, aren't I? Because it might very well be. I can't get over that. Just the insanity of the whole thing and all the storylines and all the layers to that. Like, I need this dude's gamer. Like, I want to meet this guy. I want this guy's gamer. Much like I got Georgie's gamer. It was incredible. I could see where any one of the other guys on the punt return team might have taken it upon themselves, but the return man himself taking matters into his own hands, and the guy going maybe $170 and coming off an injury last year and playing his way back into form, incredible. That dude could not have taken that more personally. I may have taken an entire segment on that. I could do another segment on that. I'm so amazed by that play. And my man popped right up too, like, Never mind that they were down 39 at the time. That's what I thought.